Siberia, minus 60 degrees. A small story begins there. She wasn't supposed to fall, but ice cracked, and in seconds, she was under. Cold water closed around her, took the air from her lungs, and then something changed. The storm kept moving, but something was watching. From the trees, it appeared. Large, silent. A silver wolf just stepped closer, watching her. The girl didn't move, barely breathing, but the wolf stayed. It lay beside her, pressed against her body, sharing warmth. Seconds passed, her fingers moved, just a little. But that was enough. The wolf lowered its head and touched her face. Careful. Just enough to wake something. Her vision blurred, white, and shadows. Then eyes looking straight at her. She didn't expect this. The wind grew stronger, but the wolf stayed. But that was enough. The wolf grabbed her clothing and started pulling. Across the frozen ground, through the storm, but it kept going. What she saw next, a slope, a narrow path, one wrong step. But the wolf held on, didn't let go. And then, something appeared. A cave, hidden in the rock, dark, but safer. The wolf dragged her inside, away from the cold. When she opened her eyes, everything felt different. Warmer, quieter. She was alive. She didn't understand how. But the wolf was still there, watching. Not too close, just enough. Time passed, and then it brought her food, placed it down, waited, then reached out. Not for the food. She looked around the cave. Strange markings on the walls. People. Wolves. And then something else. Hidden. An old bag. Covered in dust. She moved closer. Reached for it. Opened it. Inside. A small case. She drinks from the stream. The water is refreshing. The wolf sleeps nearby. She dries her wet clothing. Carefully. And then she sits back, feeling warmth return. Little by little. The fire of life. Faint, but present. She watches the wolf. Peaceful. Trusting. What she felt next, she didn't expect this. Time slows for a moment. She closes her eyes, letting herself breathe. The forest around her. Silent. She opened it. A small case. Her hand started to shake. She didn't expect this. A photograph. The woman in a picture looked exactly like her, in her arms. A wolf cub, and on its ear, a mark. The same mark. Slowly, she looked up. The wolf stood there. She understood. This wasn't random. A tear rolled down her cheek. She held the photo close. The wolf stepped closer and lowered its head. Quiet. Then, a sound. Far away. A helicopter. Getting closer. Louder. She turned to the entrance, then back to the wolf. She didn't want to move, but the wolf nudged her forward. One step, she walked outside, into the light. Voices shouted, people running toward her. She was safe, but she turned back and froze.
I know, but look!
The cave was empty. As the helicopter lifted, she looked down, and then she saw it. On a distant cliff, the wolf, watching. She raised her hand. A quiet goodbye. And somewhere far away, a low howl. Some connections don't need words.